Well, it's time to ship out some more grain so I can pay more bills. And we're going to load out some soybeans. And of course, someone's going to ask, why is this tractor pink? And I swear, in person, especially indoors, it is a lot more purple. I don't know, it's a lavender color. And it's because Oliver painted some of this color as a promotional thing. Look in I got a playlist about this tractor. You can learn more there if you really want to find out why it's painted this color. But mostly it's painted this color for my daughter, Abby. When she was younger and I was restoring, was just finishing up the 1655, and I asked her if I painted one up like this, if she would drive it, and she got all excited and said yes. And so, well, I had to do it. So let's get this baby out, and maybe you'll see a color difference once it's out in the sunshine, but it definitely looks more pink in the sun. And there definitely is a pinkness to it, but it is what it is. Some of you might not be able to handle it. I guess that's your problem. It should be raining right about here. It's 85 and humid outside, and the barn is still cold. God, it's got to be down in the 50s in here. It definitely feels cold to walk in. It's starting to warm up, but they say when a cold front meets a warm front, it rains. And that's what we got right here. Cold barn, warm outside. Ophelia needs a bath. I keep saying that. Soon. Let's see how well she starts with warm air and cold barn. All set up. The Agravac 5614. Just gotta wait for the truck to show up. But it's definitely been happy with the machine. What is that? I had it a couple of years now. Sure saves a lot of dust breathing, back braking. Uses more energy than a sweep auger would, but boy, it's just nice to not end up coughing, or even you wear a dust mask and your face gets hot, and it's definitely coming in handy. I'm happy. Well, we are down to what we call a split load. And that's one of the nice things about doubles. There's not enough for a whole load left in that bin on the end of beans, but that should all fit in the pup, the second trailer. And so what we're going to do is do the lead with corn and the pup, the back trailer with beans. He'll take them down to Toledo and they can weigh them up separate and everything. And that way they're still hauling a full load and I get my bin empty like I want. Everybody's happy. I thought, well, I got a little time before he gets back. Maybe the Super 44 can run the auger for the corn. He hasn't done anything since, well, run a loading out corn last year when it got so dusty and dirty. The Super 44 is the only model that didn't go to 12 volt and 57. The diesels were always 12 volts. They needed that extra oomph to crank against the high compression. All right, we've got coolant in the radiator, hopefully gas in the tank. We can go put some in it. Some fresh gas won't hurt it one bit. Oh, I can see stuff stirring. It's flowing in. All right, let's see what she's made of or if she'll fire up. Oh yeah. What a little, well, as Ross puts it, sweetheart. All right. Got my 55 series step. Actually, Dad put that on there when we restored it, but it sure makes it a lot easier to get on here. Yeah. Oh, the oil pressure's just coming up. That took a moment. Well, it's up in the work range. We're good. Oh yeah, my good friend Doug set me a PTO lever and it still sits up in the living room a year later. Maybe I can get something done with that before we have to load. Rain is on its way too. We could use a little drink now that everything's in the ground. Try a faster gear. Another tractor that needs a bath. Charging system's charging. The oil pressure is pressuring. We're on our way. You see what I see? A disconnected brake rod. Cotter pin must have fallen out. We'll have to fix that. That's better. The truck should be back fairly soon, so let's hook up and make sure there ain't a bird nest in the top of the auger or something like that. Woo! It's kind of cramped for a feller like me. Oh, it's, yeah. I'm gonna set you down. Try that. Let's put a block behind it before it rolls. Yeah, it's a little cockeyed. I forgot, you know, it's an offset tractor. Well, let's see if anything comes flying out the end of the auger. Well, that does make that easier, having a lever on it. Oop. Ease it in, ease it in. I should find a PTO shaft for it. That one's bent, not the auger, the tractor. Maybe somewhere out there in YouTube land, someone has one of those. All right, so now we wait. Well, I didn't have to wait long. There's my truck. That's good timing. And he makes a hard right. And look at that, he's in the drive. Nothing to it. Alright, little Super 44. I killed it. Oh yeah, I should turn the gas back on. Okay, on to the beans. almost dead. Let's put these babies away. It's also about to rain. Oh, nature's gonna give us a rinse, and the battery's about dead. So thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you in the next one.